back to the Carmen Speed Garage. Chris is back.
I'm back, baby.
With his BMW with some new wheels. Let's just get right to it and show you what they look like. And then we're putting some springs on. Garage is dialed, ready to do a H&R spring install on the ground. New lip?
Yeah, third one.
Alright, let's get a tour of what's new and explain how you got these wheels to fit.
Alright, so where do we start? I mean, we'll start with the small things. The brand new wheels. So we got the raised Graham lights, 57 CRs, finished in the easier to know mag blue. It's like a blue metallic, I don't know. It's easier to say they're mag blue. We got strapped with the Advent Apex V601s. I was told that these tires are a cheaper alternative to the PS4Ss. They grip great from what I can tell based off my last setup. I'm running a little spacer in the front because these wheels actually are not made for this car. These are actually spec'd up for a Civic Type R. So I had actually one of your subscribers reach out to me. Shout out my boy. He gave me all the specs, all the tire sizes, told me exactly how I needed to make these fit because he was running a very similar setup on his 340 as well.
What's his at?
Alright, Clap340 on Instagram, running a very similar setup on his 340.
Oh, he's riding dirty, holy cow.
Oh, yeah. He told me I should run a 275 in the rear, and I told him, it might be a little stretch, maybe in the future, But he hooked it up. He was able to make sure that these were all going to fit for me, and he said that he doesn't like to gatekeep any of his specs, so I'm very appreciative for it, and they came out really, really good, especially on the white. The white and blue combo is amazing.
I saw a little something in the front that's new.
Oh yeah, so we have another front lip. Which is going to get swapped out anyways because it's already broken. So this is my Farben Kyber front lip. Got it for 80 bucks on Amazon just because I blew through the first lip that we got. Shout out Keys Motorsports. Got a second lip through Keys, blew that one out less than a month later. And this is the third one. This one wasn't my fault. A lady actually hit a tire on the freeway and kind of just destroyed my front end. So cracked the bumper here, destroyed the kidney grill here, cracked it here, scuffed up the bumper a little bit. So luckily we were able to buff it out, not make it look too bad, but yeah.
This looks sweet.
50th anniversary BMW badges. They're replicas, but I mean, they look very identical. We got the V-brace little covers. So a lot of people will wrap these. I found them on Amazon for like 12 bucks. Little clip-ons. They're like PVC pipe you just clip on.
Oh.
Yeah, so I thought the white would kind of accent, obviously, a white car.
Yeah, it looks super good.
So yeah, everything same wings, same lights, but we have the new G20 style badges here on the rear. I usually say M340. I ran it like that for a bit. Everyone roasted me, so I took it off. I knew at some point I would have to, but I just wanted to see how long it could go. Same carbon diffuser, AW exhaust, GTS tails. I don't think we mentioned it, but I put these on after the fact. Unknown brand, not sponsored. These rear spats for the rear bumper. I bought these 2 weeks into buying the car and they sat under my bed for almost a year until we were ready to do this whole video series. So these actually turned out a lot nicer than I expected.
Yeah, they look really good. I'm not usually a spats guy, but these are subtle. So it looks nice. Let's see what it is after.
2 1/4.
Oh, both. Unboxing time.
H&R Super Sports.
Super Sport is the lowest, most aggressive springs.
Got a little installation kit. 2 front springs, 2 rear springs. Plain and simple. Oh, a sticker.
We can do the fronts of the rears. We're going the hard part first. We're doing the fronts. Cool. I am not touching those wheels, so I'll happily give you this. Next step is getting access to the top hat, little 10 mil. E18. There's two foreign tools in this install, I think, that some people wouldn't have. An E18, which is in a Torx socket set, and then I have these right here, which are strut spreaders. We'll stick it behind the strut and then twist it and it opens it, and then we can slide the strut out. The third tool you'll need is a E20 Torx, external Torx. Very rare, O'Reilly Auto Parts does have it, but you have to buy a kit. It's 28 bucks and it sucks, so just buy the Amazon list. If you need tools, I have them linked down below on Amazon. So don't go any further than this. We want to leave it tight on top. We'll take everything off from the bottom and you'll see why. Oh yeah, she's on there tight. So we're taking the tie rod end off with a 21 mil. Now see if it's spinning the inside of the bolt.
Oh, now it's spinning.
Go ahead and get that socket then. T40 is what Chris has in that tie rod end. A couple love taps later, tie rod end is out. Tie rod end length 16 millimeter. We have a jack lifting up the sway bar. Now the end link will come out easily.
Set it to the side.
What's next?
We gotta get this off, get that spreader in there. That way we can just spin it this side, yeah.
Go. Freedom! Woo! Alright, strut spreader time. AKA the cheek spreader. See if that'll go back there. If you don't have this tool, do not start this job. Order it on Amazon.
I just want to get it in there.
Yep. So Chris is pretending. He just put his foot weight on it and our strut has slipped off. That's great news. Should be 13. For the part everyone's scared for, I am the master spring compressor because I just did the Bronco install and those springs are way crazier than this. Grab your spring compressors. I'm gonna have the bolt head on this side of it so I can get to it. I just learned the hard way.
Here.
That thing is clapped. Side by side.
I'll lower it for sure.
Just a little bit. That sits cozy in there. This edge. No. The accordion.
Accordion bit.
Press the spring a little bit. Make sure you have the corner right there. And then on the bottom side, I have the corner hooked up on that boot. It's very obvious where it goes. Now we just need to clamp it a little bit tighter. Thread that bolt on. You just pretty much stop. You don't gotta snug them up too much. Now before we let the spring go, make sure the boot's in place. Seems like that's good. Top part's good. Now we can loosen this. Double check. Good, good. This is ready to go. Ready to slide this back in. Look for your little nipple right there. Our strut spreader is still in there, so that's nice. Sometimes they can slide out. That slid in all the way. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. So this is for sure seated all the way in. Now I'm gonna carefully, without hitting the fender, push it back up in there. Sweet. Cool, all buttoned up top. We'll put the tie rod back on for the steering and then the bolt to hold the strut on and we're ready to put a wheel on. Putting it back forward is very straightforward. Couple tips for you. Don't forget to sneak in the ABS line and pinch that bolt. And then if you cannot get the sway bar end link in, put the jack underneath the brake rotor carefully, lift up the suspension, you'll be able to slide the sway bar end link in. I double checked everything, lower control arm, end link, ABS line, everything on top is snug. Chris put back the cover. Front is done, we're gonna repeat, and then we're going to the rear. That looks good. That looks good. Oh, wait till it settles.
Yeah. Oh, dude, so much better.
Onto the rear, it's really easy. What is it, 2 bolts, Chris?
Yeah, technically 6.
4 small, 2 big bolts, a little bit of a press of the leg, help from your homie maybe, little jack for finesse. Check this out.
You got 410 mils, get this little plate off. It comes right off.
You're gonna need an 18.
Jeez.
All right, go ahead and stop there.
I gave up. Removes the bolt.
Oh, you want me to zap you?
Zap me, Doug.
21 on Chris's side, E20 on mine. Put your foot like this and your friend gets it out. Just a little shorter.
Yeah.
Take this off and let it funfetti.
Take the bottom off. Put the tops back on. There's a little lockout here, just like on the fronts. Snug her in there. Somewhere, somehow. Boom. Turn her there. And this one, same deal. Right there on the corner.
This little nipple you gotta put in the right spot.
Yep. Top. Just let go. Ah.
Good?
Oh yeah.
Little finesse. Chris will put that nut on. I gotta grab the bigger one. 18 on this side. Chris is gonna tighten that up.
She ain't going nowhere.
And we're done.
Moment of truth.
Yes, sir. Looks awesome. It looks gangster now. It looks very crisp now. It doesn't look like a mom car. From 2 1/4 to right under 1 inch. Remember, this hasn't settled yet, but we went from 2 1/4 to, this will probably settle to 1. It's 1 1/4 right now. Let's go drive it down the street and make sure it's good. Oh, she's looking low. No sounds, no creaks. Car sounds good, feels good. Does it feel different, suspension?
It doesn't feel, it feels kind of normal, which is what I was hoping for. The suspension is already so good in this car. I have to kill it out for a couple days, but so far it seems pretty solid. It doesn't feel any wonky or too bouncy so far. Especially in sport, if I put in comfort, we can test that out.
Dude, yo, the rear settled so much, bro. It's so low.
Dang.
Yeah. If you enjoyed the BMW videos, we put carbon fiber all over this car. You can click this video right here if you missed it. We'll see you over there.